Hello and welcome to Warp Zone, your one-stop news spot for all things entertainment and gaming. Thank you for joining us. My name is Alize.
And I'm Jackie. If you ever wonder why the pilot asks you to turn on the airplane mode when you're on the plane, here's why. Even if just 3 or 4 people's phones try to connect to a radio tower for an incoming call, they send out a radio wave. This wave can interfere with the radio wave the pilot used to communicate with air traffic control. It can create a buzz sound, which is seriously distracting for the pilot when they are trying to listen to or copy down instruction from the control tower. In addition, if you have wondered why the cabin crew are so nice and greet you when you are boarding the plane, that's because they are monitoring the passenger to ensure they are capable of flying and fit to be on the flight. If you didn't know, now you know.
So what you're saying is the airports are infringing on my cell phone's wavelength. Bullshit.
Well, for your safety, you better turn on the airplane mode because you're on that flight.
Wait, why? How come Wi-Fi doesn't fuck with the shit?
I think it's because Wi-Fi internet is go through satellites. It's different than your cell phone go through radio tower, right? Pilot also using the same radio tower, well, different reception, but still, yeah. So that's why.
Well, I don't ask my cell phone what it goes through, but I'll believe you.
I hope I'm right. So, shall we start our small talk of the week?
I guess. But I'm talking small.
New Year is coming, right? What is your New Year resolution?
I don't know. I gave up on New Year's resolutions years ago. I feel like I just try and do better each year, but nothing specific. Maybe there's been like a couple years where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do this. But right now, I just think I'm trying to focus on my mental sanity. Get a job that aligns with like a career path that I want. You know what I mean?
That could be your New Year resolution.
Like drugs. No, I'm joking.
What kind of job are you looking for this year?
Something in web design.
Oh, it's because you're taking the media course right now, right?
Yeah. Trying to do the web development back end and then trying to see. I don't know. Look, I am interested in coding, so that's already like a plus.
Are you aiming to finish the course this year?
Yeah, I'm aiming to finish the course in the real soon. I don't think I'm too far behind. I paid for everything, so it's really just my effort at this point.
Anything else you want to achieve this coming year?
Maybe we can get this podcast on a better basis.
Yeah.
We can do it more regularly. That'll be nice. That'll be nice too.
Yeah, that's what I said for this year resolution as well. I want to become more successful with our podcast and hope we can keep improving and make it better. You know, if there's like some connection that outside with people and stuff like that would be cool too, you know?
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah.
You were talking about jobs, right? I'm also hopefully this year I can find a job that related to podcast or podcasting. And I always think like when we're doing the podcast, it's basically building up our portfolio, right? We already have like 19 episodes. Yeah, included this one is 19. So hopefully if we keep doing it, we build up our portfolio and hopefully, you know, find something related to this field would be great.
Yeah.
I have one more resolution hopefully I can achieve is I want to go back to see my parents in Hong Kong this year because I haven't seen them for a while. The last time I saw them was like 6 years ago.
Oh shit.
And I hope, you know, we have friends from our Pokemon Unite group and hopefully everyone still keep in touch and don't lose connection to each other.
Yeah, those.
And hopefully, I mean, we've been doing this podcast for 19 episodes, but we still haven't met yet. So hopefully next year we will see each other in person.
Yeah, just at some point. We'll see.
Yes. Okay, then we can move on to entertainment news then.
Give me some entertainment news, Jackie. Jackie, give it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. So, Max is launching a live feed of HBO programming in the app under channels. Remember in previous episodes we talked about Disney Plus bringing the live channel into their streaming app? Now HBO is introducing a similar features to the app. Warner Brothers Discovery is adding HBO's cable channels to the Max platform under a section called Channels. These new features allow users to channel surf the HBO multiplex channels directly within the Max app. User will be able to restart, rewind, and fast forward live feed within the app. The initial launch would include 5 simulcast channels, which are HBO, HBO2, HBO Signatures, HBO Comedy, and HBO Zone. These channels will help viewers navigate HBO-specific programming and see what's live at the moment. They will be available for users in the US with an adult profile on the ad-free and ultimate ad-free subscription tiers. So if you have HBO, you may be interested in that. And speaking of channels, Pokemon TV is back. So back in March this year, the Pokemon TV app was taken down from app stores such as Google Play, Roku, Amazon App Store, Nintendo eShop, and Pokemon.com, with all contents being removed. But on December 6th, so it just happened like last week, Pokemon TV returned as an official YouTube channel hosting full episodes. Currently, they have episode 1 to 31 from season 1 available, but they will add more during the time period. So if you're a Pokemon fan, this is definitely an exciting news for you. And next, we're going to talk about Sabrina Carpenter and Barry Keoghan are reportedly taking a break after dating for about a year. Those two first crossed paths during Paris Fashion Week when they both attended a Givenchy show in September 2023. Later, they were both spotted having dinner together in Los Angeles in the following December. Eventually, they make their red carpet debut at the 2024 Met Gala in New York. An insider from People says that Sabrina and Barry are both young and career-focused, which lead to their decision to take a break. This update notably came as unsubstantiated cheating rumors circulated online. In response to these rumors, Barry Keoghan made a statement on X on December 7th. He said that his name has been dragged across the internet in ways he usually don't respond to. But he is responding now because there are too many lines has been crossed. With the rumors causing distraction from his family and his work, Barry has received hateful messages, disgusting commentary about his appearance, and messages even dragging his mother into his. Some people even bothering his grannies and sitting outside his son's house and intimidating them. At the end of the statement, he said, "I need you to remember his son will read all of this about his father when he's older, so please be respectful to all." And I think he's right. And, at the end, we don't know what's really going on. So, and if we don't know, please don't do anything harmful to people. Have you watched Loki, the TV series?
Yeah, I've seen Loki.
Do you know who's the teen Loki in the show?
The teen Loki. No,
Okay, but you know that character, right?
kinda.
Okay. So, teen Loki actor Jack Veal recently took on TikTok on December 4th to ask for help. In his video, Jack revealed that he is 17 years old and currently homeless. He shared that he has experienced physically violence and emotionally abuse at home. Additionally, Jack opened up about his struggles with mental health, stating that he has autism, ADHD, and is being screened by bipolar disorder and psychosis. With nowhere to go, he initially sought assistance from social services, but they refused to help him. This left him sleeping on the streets and then staying at the trailer with a broken window, which was very unsafe for him. After the video went viral, Jack finally received a call from social services about a potential placement in foster home. He thanked his followers for sharing his video, which helped bring attention to his situation. Jack is a pretty high-profile young actor, having appeared in the Marvel series Loki, as well as film and TV series such as The Corrupted, Come Away, My Name is Nanny, The Peripheral, Call the Midwife, Teen Star, and more. believe it or not, I talked to Jack on TikTok and he said he noticed that multiple news outlets have reported his story and that has been shared on various media platforms. He's very grateful for that. And on December 5th, Jack posted another video said that social services have found him a place to stay. In the video, he said that he doesn't like to cry, calling it weird, but he still wants to thank his followers for their help and support. And I remember I checked out his video on TikTok after that, and he's trying to pay back doing his part and giving food to the homeless people on the street, and he filmed it and shared it on social videos. So I think that's really nice of him, and I'm glad he got help from the social services as well. And the last entertainment news I want to talk about is JC has been accused of raping a 13-year-old girl alongside Sean Diddy Combs following the 2000 Video Music Awards. The lawsuit filed by attorney Tony Busby on behalf of a plaintiff identified as Jane Doe includes the allegations. Jane Doe claims that when she was 13, she attended the Video Music Award without a ticket and approached limousines in an attempt to try to get into an after parties. She recalled being approached by someone who said they worked for Sean Diddy Combs, telling her that she fit what Diddy was looking for. This person allegedly took her to a party where she was made to sign a document she believed was an NDA. She was then offered a drink that made her feel woozy and lightheaded. According to Jane Doe, JC allegedly took off her clothes, held her down, and raped her while Sean Diddy Combs and an unnamed celebrity woman watching. Allegedly, Sean Diddy attempted to force her to perform oral sex, but she hit him in the back of his neck and he stopped. After that, she gathered her clothes and left the party. JC was notified ahead of the lawsuit being filed. Following this, he tweeted an open letter through his company Rock Nation, in which he accused attorney Tony Busby for attempting to blackmail him and by spreading false allegations, pressuring him to settle. JC firmly stated that he will not give up one red penny in any settlement. On December 9th, JC attorney filed a motion asking the judge to require Jane Doe to reveal her identity or dismiss the lawsuit. In response to JC open letter, attorney Tony Busby fired back on X, claiming that JC was harassing, bullying, and intimidating the plaintiff lawyer, their families, employee, and former associate in attempting to silence the plaintiff from naming him. Tony argued that this effort was meant to scare the plaintiff and discredit her counsel. Tony also posted on his Instagram stating that he would not allow the powerful and their high-priced lawyer to intimidate or silence sexual assault survivors. So there you go, JC is dragging down into this lawsuit as well. And that's my This Week Entertainment News.
What the fuck?
So next, we're going to talk about newcomers. Alice, going to talk about games first. So, Alice, what do we have?
Well, for those of you playing Pokemon Go, remember you can check out the authenticity of your Sinistea by checking for the authenticity stamp at the bottom of it. If you don't know the Pokemon, it's like a purple tea inside of a teacup, like an old school teacup.
That's cute Pokemon.
There's an Extreme Despair trailer for 100 Line Lost Defense Academy. This will be out April 24th for the Switch. Night Dive Studios has announced a surprise release of The Thing Remastered. No specific release date for the game had been confirmed, but it's available now on PC and consoles.
Yay.
So far, Marvel Rivals is glossy and feels good to play. I've been seeing many videos online of people playing it. Unfortunately, Marvel Rivals director says it won't be coming to Nintendo Switch. Sorry, Jackie.
I already downloaded that game, but I haven't played. Have you seen that someone used the maybe it's Doctor Strange, I think it's Doctor Strange, that gamers open a portal So everyone in his team go to that portal, but that portal lead to the edge of somewhere. So basically, if they go into the portal, they all die. But the point is, after they all die, Doctor Strange got his full ultra power or something that can be used immediately. Have you seen that?
No, but that sounds canonically correct.
That is amazing.
Speaking of amazing, Barbie dances into VR and MR in Synth Riders VR. You haven't been playing that game? It's on Meta, right, Jack?
Yes, that's correct.
Have you played it?
No,
I'm more of a Beat Saber guy, kind of thing.
that's a good game.
Yeah, right. It's fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun, Fortnite Ballistic is a brand new first-person shooter. It's a round-based 5v5 competitive game mode that is similar to games like Valorant or Counter-Strike, and is set to launch early access on December 11th, which, as of recording, is yesterday. And that is my newcomers.
So for TV and movie, I'm gonna tell you, Ariana Grande and the cast are still out there promoting their movie Wicked. Side notes, I absolutely love that movie. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. Like, I mean, what the hell are you doing with your life if you don't go watch it? Anyway, on the December 5th episode of the Drew Barrymore show, Ariana Grande was a guest on the talk show. When they sat down, Drew said she has a surprise for Ariana. Then the staff handed Ariana a wand. Drew explained that this wasn't just any wand, it was the original wand from the 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz, starring Judy Garland. She mentioned that this one was once owned by the Smithsonian and is now owned by private hands. They loaned it to the show, letting Ariana to hold it, but she couldn't keep it because it's a loaner. So there you go. But it was a very cool moment.
Why you give me a loner?
Because it's damn expensive.
Man.
As far as I know, they auctioned the red ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz movie. And I think they auctioned for 28 million. Just a slip. That's crazy.
Holy shit. Still a shit ton.
Can you imagine someone had 28 million just spend it like that?
Yeah.
I wish I could do it one day. Many of you probably know the show Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. I watch every single episode because it's a damn good show. You actually learn a lot of things from the show you don't normally hear from the news or other media outlets. So Last Week Tonight with John Oliver is a long-running HBO program that has won Best Talk Show at the Critics' Choice Award every year since 2016 in both the Best Talk Series and Best Scripted Variety Series categories. However, this year, the Critics' Choice Association decided to pull out Last Week Tonight from the Best Talk Show category and reclassify it as eligible for the Comedy Series category. The CCA nominating committees, including the CCA's TV's nominating committees, recently decided that only shows with actual conversation involved should henceforth be eligible for the Best Talk Show honor. People close to the situation are frustrated because this change in eligibility requirement was never put in writing or shared with them before the submission deadline. The CCA only offered a solution for those no longer eligible for Best Talk Show to enter their program for consideration in the Best Comedy Series category. For that award, Last Week Tonight would be competing with scripted programs such as The Bear, Abbott Elementary, and Hex. So what John Oliver team decided to do was to pull Last Week Tonight out of the Critics' Choice consideration completely this year. There are some reports that the CCE leadership recognized the situation and will be re-elevating the categories ahead of the next award cycle. Both HBO and CCA declined to comment on this at the moment, so we will see how it goes. The SNL cast opened up about what they purchased with their first paycheck from working on NBC late night sketch show during an interview with New York Magazine. Pete Davidson, who spent 8 seasons as an SNL cast member from 2014 to 2022, shared that he made $3,000 per episode. He said that's like dinner. So that's the first thing he spent is on dinner after he got $3,000 on his first paycheck. Jason Sudeikis was also open and honest about it. He said, "You don't really make enough money to make big purchases." He shared that his first paycheck went toward paying New York rent, which was his biggest purchase after becoming a writer on SNL in his first year. James Austin Johnson revealed that he bought the most uncomfortable West Elm couch of all time. He said that the couch felt like it was made of bricks. Cheryl Sherman said she got a mattress, and then she clarified it was a nice mattress. Then she held up her middle fingers to the camera. And Seth Meyers shared that he went to Crate and Barrel and got a really big couch. Then he went to Best Buy to buy a large TV. I think that's what I was doing. Bowen Yan said he went to across the street and bought himself a pair of Gucci shoes, the kind that everyone had at that time, and the kind that he wouldn't feel super cool wearing them now. And as for me, I remember when I got my first paycheck, I spent it on a PlayStation.
Oh shit!
What do you spend on for your first paycheck?
My first paycheck.
Yeah.
I think I tried to give it to my family.
Whoa.
And tried to give it back, but it wasn't much. It wasn't. It was a part-time job. I think I bought myself pancakes and shoes, something like that.
Aw, that's nice. Speaking of SNL, there's new game show hosted by Colin Jost now available on Amazon Prime. The show is called Pop Culture Jeopardy. The format is very similar to the normal Jeopardy, but this version is focused on the world of sports, entertainment, and viral videos. Contestants are grouped into teams of 3, competing against 2 other teams of 3, for a total of 9 players each episode. Besides that, they have something similar to Daily Doubles, they call triple plays, in which each team members take turns answering part of a question. If any answer is wrong, the competing teams can get a chance to steal the point. The first 3 episodes dropped early last week, and fans are not happy with the show. Some people said that after watching 3 episodes, they felt kind of bored with the whole thing. But since Colin Joe is in it, I think I'm gonna watch it anyway. I actually watched the first episode. In my opinion, it's not bad. Have you watched any Jeopardy show before?
No, no. I never watched Jeopardy. Not once in my life.
So I watched normal Jeopardy, right? And I know some of the answer from the normal Jeopardy, but when I watched the pop culture Jeopardy, I need to admit I didn't know as much entertainment news as I think I do. Also, George said the same thing, like you would feel like it's easier than normal Jeopardy because it's a, entertainment kind of quiz show, but it's kind of difficult, I need to say. So there you go. A new episode of Pop Culture Jeopardy will be added on Amazon weekly. So if you're interested, you can go have a look. By the way, it's on US Amazon Prime, not in anywhere else outside of the country. Now we're going to talk about new teasers and trailers that came out this week. For teasers this week, first teaser from Secret Level Pac-Man is out. And I don't see an actual Pac-Man in it. It's more like a samurai guy as Pac-Man. Pac-Man Secret Level will come out December 10th on Amazon Prime. Richard Season 3 teaser is out. The new season of Richard is coming out February 20th, also on Amazon Prime as well. For trailer, we got the Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie reunion trailer is out. It is based on the format of Simple Life. Paris and Nicole, the encore will be a 3-part reunion special will be released on December 12th, which is today on Peacock. First trailer of the Doctor Who Christmas special has been released. This special will be on BBC iPlayer December 25th. First trailer for Season 3 Yellow Jacket is also out. Season 3 will be streaming on Paramount Plus February 14th. Severance Season 2 trailer has been released, premiere January 17 on Apple TV Plus. The Wheel of Time Season 3 also be released, releasing March 13th on Prime Video. First trailer for Scott Derrickson, The Gorge, is out. Miles Teller and Anna Taylor-Joy are in it, releasing February 14 on Apple TV+. It is a sci-fi movie, and the trailer looks really good. Have you seen the trailer of The Gorge?
No, I haven't.
It looks very good. It's about this Miles Teller. He do like a security watch in this big hole. The hole is kind of like remind me of, if you have watched King Kong, the world connect to where King Kong live. There's a big hole in it. So, if people want to go there from Earth, they need to jump through this. So that's kind of like a similar thing, I feel like. But the trailer looks really good. It's interesting. Cassandra trailer is out. You can stream on Netflix February 6th. First trailer for Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle will be in theater 2025. The movie is the first of a trilogy of films that will serve as the series finale. And lastly, if you're a fan of Friends, the iconic TV series, here is something for you. Fast Friends, which is a Friends trivia four-part game show hosted by Whitney Cummings. It is coming to Max December 19th. So that's for the trailer and teaser. What's on right now in theater? We got Y2K, Werewolves, Solo Leveling, The Best Christmas Pageant, The Order, The Return, Flow, Night Bridge, A Real Pain, Hello Love Again. On Netflix, we have Black Dove is on. It is a spy thriller series. Subservience is out. A Nonsense Christmas with Sabrina Carpenter is out. It Ends With Us. Maria Carry On, which is a Christmas movie, is also out. On Hulu, we got Sugar Cane. On Amazon Prime, we have Red One with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and Chris Evans are in it. HBO Max, we got Joker Fully Ado. It's also on HBO Max. And this is my This Week newcomers for TV and movies. Next, Alice gonna bring you the gaming news this week. So back to you, Alice. Tell me some more bullshit about gaming. Go.
So, in terms of gaming news, on Pokemon Unite, there have been some issues regarding the Psyduck mini event pass that ran recently. As a result, some trainers will be receiving compensation through in-game mail. Probably useless tickets or some shit. Spider-Verse skins for Peter B. Parker, Spider-Punk, and Spider-Man Noir have released on Fortnite from December 6th. So if you haven't checked out Fortnite since then, well, you're not an avid player, but you should now. According to an article on Nintendo Wired, in an interview for Eurogamer, Sean Layden, former PlayStation Worldwide Studios chairman, provided his thoughts on the future of home consoles. He noted that as the budget for projects increases, the margin for risk and innovation grows lower and lower, resulting in a lack of diverse IPs and a heavy focus on imitation and sequels. So essentially, you see, well, every different major gaming console is making their own version of the biggest games. On top of this, the room for further performance increase is starting to plateau as more and more games push towards photorealism and improvements start to become marginal. With these concerns in mind, it's natural to be left wondering what the future of home consoles will be. Layden compares it to the rivalry between VHS and Betamax. Following the competition between them, the industries ultimately came together with CDs and DVDs rather than compete for hardware, as had been the case. So, generally, we're going to see or hopefully see consoles working on one home console. I don't know how it will happen, where each developer is just developing the software that works on this one main console that everyone can have. On Fortnite, XP has been nerfed, so reload XP per minute goes from 1,800 to 750.
Whoa.
OG and reload XP per minute goes from 1,500 to 1,000. So big nerf to XP. I have no idea if that matters.
It does. If you have a battle pass, stuff like that, it affects how long you play the game and how fast you go for the achievement. And yeah.
Oh, it's some bullshit. Okay, I hear you now.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. Speaking of too much in life, League of Legends developer Riot Games announced Project K, a physical TCG based on the League IP. So League of Legends is getting a trading card game. What the fuck? After suffering multiple studio closures, mass layoffs, and game shutdowns in 2024, Ubisoft is looking for ways to sell to a company, well, to a Chinese company, Megacorp Tencent, without the Guillemot family losing their control over the company itself. Rocksteady is pulling the plug on new content for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League after season 4, with the developer announcing its plans to end support for the troubled online game in January 2025. So anyone who is still, into that shit, too bad.
Thank you. Yeah, next we're gonna have topic of the week, and this week topic we're gonna talk about top 10 lists. So stay tuned. So we are close to the end of the year. So before end of the year, there's always top 10 lists come out, and there's a couple of top 10 lists I want to talk to you guys about. The first one is Time's top 10 video games of 2024. Number 10 is Helldiver 2. That game creates a lot of buzz, and there's a lot of frustrating things going on for the players. Remember, they forced players to sign up on Sony account and stuff like that, and all the players just like give out negative comment and negative rating. That was the big news going on. Yeah, make it to top 10. Number 9 is Lego Horizon Adventures. Number 8 is Star Wars Outlaws. Number 7 is Black Myth Wuhong. Number 6, Alan Wake's 2 Night Springs plus the Lake House. Number 5 is Neva. Number 4, Silent Hill 2. Number 3, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Number 2, Astrobot. And number 1 is Dragon Age The Vanguard. Top 10 video games. What is your top 10 video games on your list?
Man, well, I don't know, top 10
Or top
video
3?
games?
Let's say top 3.
I haven't played any games from this year because I don't have a, console that can play most of these games. But I've been playing Pokemon Unite. I've been playing Sims. I've been playing Fallout 4. Yeah.
I think my top 3 would be Pokemon Unite, Harry Potter, and either Fortnite or Black Myth Wuhan. Yeah, top 3. The next list will be highest grossing Hollywood films at the worldwide box office in 2024. Number 10 is Beetlejuice, got 451 million. Number 9 is Wicked, got 455.5 million. Number 8 is Venom 3, got 473 million. Number 7 is Kung Fu Panda 4, got 547.7 million. Number 6 is Godzilla vs. Kong, got 571.7 million. Number 5 is Moana 2, got 600 million. Number 4 is Dune 2, 714.4 million. Number 3 is Despicable Me 4, got 969 million in box office. Number 2 is Deadpool 3, got 1.34 billion. And number 1 is Inside Out 2, got 1.7 billion, and that's the higher grossing Hollywood film at the worldwide box office in 2024. And the last list I got for you is the most Google search game of 2024. So number 10 is Pokémon. I have no idea what the game is. Do you know anything about this?
No.
It is like an online free game. It's pixels and stuff like that. You can just go to pokerouge.net and you can just play online. It doesn't require you to download any software at all. Number 9 is Brawl Stars. Number 8 is Strands. Number 7 is Black Myth Wuhong. Number 6 is Wuthering Waves. Number 5 is Helldiver 2. Number 4 is Sprunky. Number 3 Infinite Craft. Number 2 is Pal World. And number 1 is Connections, which I have no idea what that is. Next one is Billboard ranks for the best song in 2024. Number 10 is Fortnite. Number 9 is Million Dollar Baby. Number 8 is Diet Pepsi. Number 7 is Bodyguard. Number 6, Girl So Confusing. Number 5 is A Bar Song Tipsy. Number 4, Birds of a Feather. Number 3, Espresso. Number 2 is Good Luck Baby. Number 1 is Not Like Us, and that's the Billboard ranks for the best song in 2024. And the last list will be ours. So Alice, tell me what's your top 10 list you did or you done or you achieved in this year?
Well, starting with number 10, I've been listening to a lot more music recently, so that's something.
My number 10 would be I got my Tamagotchi Uni and Tamagotchi Angel this year and got some DLC for those games as well.
Wow, how much do you spend on Tamagotchis a year?
Don't ask. It's a lot.
Well, number 9, I've been thinking a lot, and that's nice, I guess.
Oh, in general. I thought you mean specific things you're thinking about. My number 9 is I really got into some TV show like The Witcher, Cross, and Heartstopper. And that's my top 3 TV show that I really into this year.
Oh, my number 8 is Steers, which has been like my restaurant of the year this year for sure. It's a burger takeouts franchise with like Flame Girl and dope chip spice, so it's cool, cool place.
Number 8 for me is Pokemon Unite friends are still with me, so I appreciate that. I mean, the group have been on for like, I don't know, since the beginning of the Pokemon came out. So it's been 3 years. I see people come and go and stuff like that, right? And I'm really appreciate I make some friends through the group and I'm still hanging out with some people there. So I appreciate that. And that's why I put it on my number 8.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
At my number 7, I had some small getaways this year, so that was cool. And as soon as my car is like sorted out, I want to go away again just for a bit.
Oh, so where did you go this year?
Nowhere far, just a little hotel or something.
If you get the car, where would you go then?
Another hotel or something. Maybe if I can go further, maybe like Cape Town or some shit. That'd be cool.
I think you should do that if you can do it. Like just, with your girlfriend, go for a road trip. And how long for you to drive to Cape Town then?
What, 14 hours?
Wow, dude.
I think it's quite long. Yeah, I think it's
You
the
mean
whole day.
you mean very long. It's longer than the flights I fly to Hong Kong.
Well, I mean, driving will always take longer than a flight, that's for sure.
My number 7 would be I got the Oculus this year. And I really enjoy my Oculus. I wear it every single day.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I look like Cyclops most of the time. Number 6.
My number 6, I played The Sims, like I binged that bitch, so that was pretty fun this year.
Did you download the DLC as well?
No, I don't believe in spending money.
My number 6 would be I went to see Wicked, the movie, in the theater after 5 years. I haven't been to a theater. So that's some achievement.
Oh, wow, congratulations, bitch.
Thanks.
My number 5 is like I finished The Sinner. It's a crime mystery series, but there's like a big focus on the motives of the killers and like their mind states and shit. That kind of stuff is interesting. So yeah, it's like one of my top moments just finishing that series, all 4 seasons.
My number 5 would be applying job that can be something related to podcasts and editing. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. But it's kind of I'm kind of happy for doing this podcast because of I can apply for something related to this field. So by doing this podcast, it's kind of building up the portfolio. And when I start the podcast with you, right, I wouldn't thought I can do something about it. I thought it's just totally doing it for fun and for entertainment, just get it out there. But I never thought I could actually use that to apply for jobs. So that's kind of cool. And I enjoy doing it.
You do enjoy doing it because you're full. I force you to do everything.
It's it's a lot of work, but it's fun.
I'm sorry.
Number 4, what's your number 4?
Oh yeah, number 4. I've been replaying Fallout 4. And that shit's crazy. Like Fallout 4 is such a good game to pick up and just play for a while. Start a new character, start new life, start it's a whole vibe.
My number 4 would be I got my new visa. We talked about that the other day.
Oh yeah, you got your visa. That was a horrible experience. Welcome to South Africa, bitch.
Yeah, I waited for so long, for a year, but then I finally got it. So I'm kind of happy for that.
Congratulations.
Hey,
My number 3 is actually, see, I put it high on the list. You put it really low. That's all I'm saying. I had some friends to play Pokemon Unite with. Hmm? It's higher on my list. It's number 3. It's important to me.
but I think my visa is more important than the my, my number three will be doing this podcast this year.
Oh wow. Wow. That's
It's
three.
I mean, I've been wanting to do. I don't know a lot of people know this, but I've been wanting to do a radio host show since I was like in grade school. Um, yeah, in grade school, I've been my long life dream. You can put it that way. And when you were at that time of grade school, at that time period, you don't have podcasts. You don't have stuff like this to really do a radio show host, right? You need to actually go to a radio show and see if they hire you and to have your own shows. I think I kind of mentioned it. Close experience to have my own radio show when I was at grade school would be in net meeting. Me and my couple of at that time I already have online friends, doing a online radio show, and that was really fun as well. We only did like 2, 3 times, but we have a really good experience from that. And after I moved to college, high school, I went to a university and co-hosted a Chinese language radio show at that time. So it's kind of like closer to what I wanted to do, but nothing compared to this podcast. Is really like we organize it, we do the resources, and we edit and stuff like that. Yeah, doing the podcast would be my top three in my list.
Oh wow. Still only number three. My number two is that, my sister passed like grade 4, 5 or some shit like that. So that's good.
That's awesome. My number two would be my mom told me she got cancer that she didn't tell me until 9 months later. I mean, luckily she's fine right now, but it's just one of those things in my family culture that you don't really report bad news to your parents or your parents report bad news to you. So when I heard about she got cancer and didn't tell me, it was a big blow for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my top three, and I still haven't seen my mom for God knows how long that is. So yeah, it's kind of related to my this year revolution would be no next year revolution would be go see my mom next year, hopefully. And what is your top of the list?
Oh, we started the podcast. That's the top.
Ah,
Wow. You see. Priority. I mean, obviously your mom, but I mean,
my top will be me and Josh are still together.
oh wow, you sassy bitch.
And see how your girlfriend feel if she listen to this podcast and you didn't put her on the list.
I think she'll be fine with that.
And,
This is full of games and stuff. She don't want to be associated with the shit.
and this is our 2024 top 10 list.
Hit me with the music, Jackie.
Yes, music news. First, we're gonna talk about Taylor Swift Eras Tour just ended on December 9, setting a record as the highest grossing tour of all time with total ticket sales exceeding 2 billion. Over the course of with 20-month runs in stadiums, 2,077,618,725 gross in ticket sales, based on a sold out attendance of 10,168,008 across 149 shows. Concert film grossed 261 million worldwide. The only possible way to break this record if the 3 shows in Vienna not being cancelled due to the safety concerns following revelations of a terrorist plan. Her tour book sold over 814,000 copies just in 2 days. People even lined up overnight at Target just to get her book. So that's some achievement for Taylor Swift. Next is Charlie XCX opened up about the physical and emotional toll of her performance. During an interview with Variety on December 4th, Charlie revealed that touring has become a deeply challenging experience for her. She said that her body suffered from physical damage while performing, often experienced a lot of pain during her shows. This has been led to nerve damage in her neck. Charlie explained that sometimes she needs to physically throw herself around the stage, which kind of upset her afterward. For her upcoming 2025 tour, she will be promoting her Bread album and collaborating with Troye Sivan. Charlie admitted that working with Troy on this tour would help ease the emotional strain she feels while performing. Next, while attending Variety Hitmakers Brunch on December 7th, Lana Del Rey revealed that she didn't know how to submit her music to the Grammy until Jack Antonoff told her otherwise. She said that if your song was good, people just put in on a ballot, and if people vote for the most, you win. But that's not the case, apparently. So there you go. Even though high-file artists like her may not familiar with the Grammy submission process, and apparently you need to submit your song to the Grammy directly if you want your song to be nominated. I mean, I only know recently, but I also didn't know you need to submit it. It's like Oscar, you also need to submit the nominations. For concert news, Sabrina Carpenter announced her BST Hyde Park concert for July 5th with special guests Clairo and Beta Dubi. Tickets are already on sale Wednesday, 11th December. So if you're interested, maybe there's still ticket there. And that's my music news for this week. And next we're gonna have competition and event, and there's not much competition going on. Alice, what do we have for competition and event?
So, not too much in competition-wise, but for those of you playing Population 1, which is a free-to-play MetaQuest VR game, there's the December roadmap, which has 3 parts. There's Frostbite Frenzy, running from December 19th until January 9th. It has 24 players evolving winter map, Stat Master event, new themed rewards, 3 new themed game modes, which are from the 19th of December to the 26th of December, the second one being from the 26th to the 1st of January, and the last one being from the 2nd till the 9th of January. Then there's the limited time modes. They are 24 player Phoenix Legions. This is going to be from the 5th of December to the 9th of December. 24 player Phoenix Squads, which is from the 12th of December to the 16th of December. And then there's Sandbox, which has a winter playlist from December 19th until January 9th. So the entire run of this December roadmap. Hit me with the rapid fire, Jack.
So this week on discount from Humble, we got wholesale snack bundle for $22. You can get Little Kitty Big City, Fate Farm, The Ranch of Rivershine, Spirit City, Lovi Sessions, Manami Lane, Rusty Retirement, and you can also get $10 and $5 tiers bundle also available. They also have a Disney Classic Black Friday bundle is still on. For $10 you can get 17 games. You can have a look on their website. For PlayStation, Octodad Deadliest Catch is $2.99.
In terms of free games, My First Gran Turismo is a free-to-play GTA experience that has come to PS5 and PS4 from December 6th. From December 9th, we had some free Switch games via No Gravity Games. You need to download the first free game in order to continue the chain of free games, though. Infinity Nikki is available free to play if you have USPSN. If you're on PC, if you got EGS, iOS, or Android, you can redeem the code NWARH4K3XQY to claim a free Iron Man Model 42 skin for, you guessed it, Marvel Rivals. And today's free Prime gaming titles are up, plus more additions for Secret Level. Those games are The Outer Worlds, Quake 2, Space Hulk, Deathwing, Enhanced Edition, Warhammer 40k, Space Marines and Dawn of War, Baldur's Gate 2, Enhanced Edition, Baldur's Gate, Enhanced Edition, Neverwinter Nights, Enhanced Edition, Spelunky, Necromunda Hired Gun, and Disney Pixar WALL-E. So if you like Disney or Warhammer or definitely some D&D shit, that's good. And in terms of subscriptions, we have Donkey Kong Land 3 added to Nintendo Switch Online, and Deathstroke has arrived to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And that's a wrap for the year, guys. Alright, the whole crew's getting away now. What are your final thoughts, Jaggy?
Well, I think Luigi Mangione is so hot. He's the guy who killed the United Healthcare CEO in New York City. Hashtag too hot to convict. And this is our year-end episode. We hope you enjoy your Christmas and New Year. And we will probably see you next year. What is on your final thought?
Well, thank you to literally anyone and everyone, as always. We appreciate even 2 minutes of your time. And any critiques or pointers, anything you guys think we should talk about, please hit us up on the app formerly known as Twitter, at WTWZ Podcast.
It's kind of sad to say goodbye to this year. I feel like hopefully next year will be better, and we will see you next year. Bye.
Bye.
Every time's gonna make me what you want. Good and times gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Good and times gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna.